than to get like healthy habits. And a healthy habit for me is extracting out the water from plants, which we call juicing. It's drinking the water filtered through plants, micronutrient water, if you like, and drink that every morning to start your day. Get into that habit. And if you need to do juice only, fine, but that's not to be used, you know, very sparingly. I do like these days 2 times a year I'll do 10 or 15 days juice only.
Right,
and
but otherwise it's just part of your regime, if you like.
Exactly. And, you know, there's 3 ways to consume our plants. We all know about eating them, you know, salads and veggies with our meals. But there's also blending and juicing. And they're very different. Juicing is extracting the water, as I said earlier, and blending is really outsourcing the chewing to a machine, a blender, and firing it up. Both are good, but I think that the day for me is more about juicing, then blending, then eating. And it's a great way to start your day too, Lorraine, because it satiates appetite.
You look really well. You do look really well. And the way that you described yourself, sadly, that's the way that an awful lot of people are living, not just in this country, but clearly, you know, in your native Australia, in America as well, particularly in the West. We're not taking care of ourselves. We're eating too much rubbish. And we're not getting up off our bottoms either. We
are. You know, I travel the world, and this is what I talk about, and it's part of my life. And what I see is that people, you show me someone who's broken, and I'll show you somebody that there's a real good chance that 2 relationships in their life are busted. And that's the relationship with plants and the relationship with themselves. And in my new book...
You say plants rather than food?
Yeah, I say plants because you can have animal product and processed. That's food. I'm saying the relationship with plants. In other words, there's no love for plants. We have to love our plants. Our plants love us. Think about what they do.
Even when we're eating them.
Yes, because they're life. You know, they are giving us life. They have wrapped up with these incredible micronutrients, these phytochemicals that can't be made by us. I mean, I got a saying, you eat a lot of food made by people in white coats, you end up seeing people in white coats.
That's very good.
And so what we need to do is get the real stuff in. We need to make sure we're getting real whole food. And juicing, blending, eating, as I say, is a great way to make it fun, interesting, exciting and tasty. And our kids, you know, this is a big thing I learned in my last movie, Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead 2, which is out on Netflix and iTunes and all platforms in the UK. What I learned was if you can involve the kids in the process of making the juice, making the smoothie, getting involved in the kitchen, they are so much more likely to enjoy it and consume it.
And use it in their future life.